Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Catch is made by Hurd. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
55. Hey, eat. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 49, check 49, check 49.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
55's mine, guys. 55. Hey. Bandit. Mark 55.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. It's caught. Nelson. And he takes us beyond. On the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, come on.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that. They can.
Best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, it made it pay off.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. J.D. McKissick, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Check 24, check 24, go!
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Bridgewater, caught by Nelson. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got it.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Watch the twitch. Switch.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Seahawks 45-yard line.
Mark 55. Go. Check.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's another 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. Bridgewater steps away. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. These two teams all tied after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. He completes it to Nelson. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run with McKisson. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Here's McKisson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Check 56. Let's go. 4 down. Let's go. You tighten up. Check. Watch the ship.
Now Wilson on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. David Moore, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Switch.
Wilson now throwing again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered. And then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. A carry now for McKissick. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. J.D. McKissick with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Oh, you got deep?
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
Check 25, check 25. 6,
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Open man is Samuel, complete. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. That's on the multiple-time Pro Bowler, Joe Staley, the tackle.
Here we go. Pittsburgh. Who that? Switch it. Max, right. Off. 55 to mine. Check 55.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. On the Seahawks' 33-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, alert three, alert three. Delta. Go. Get him. You got him. Shut up.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike.
To throw is Bridgewater. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Under 10. Under 22. Check. Over. 22. Check. Over. Go. Big dad. Big rock. Here we go. Kill. 2 seconds. Okay. Check out. Right. Squeeze. He's coming. We got double up. Deal. Slam.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check right. Watch safety creeping.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They will run it. It's McKissick. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Mike 54.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd and 2, Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Switch.
It's 3rd down.
The Seahawks on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Mike. Hey, 0-0-0.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maurice Alexander making the stop defensively. They'll go again with McKissick. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On third down, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Wilson, he sets to fire deep. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll run with Coleman on first down. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm here all day. Watch the eye.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
No. 66. Pull it. Ball try. Rush in. Rush in.
Bridgewater now. Flush to his right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on fourth.
That's trash.
Now Bridgewater on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
19. Check. You got that right there.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Dancing to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
The tackle by Alexander. A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
56. Check 56. 95. It's a part now. Pass it. And check 24. Check 24.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Nice, sweetheart. 56, Mike, 56. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Ready? Right. Check right 54. Right. Showing it. Shit.
On first down, Coleman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. Back now here in Santa Clara. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They run for it with Breida. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Defense, our time. It's our time. Hey, check.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They come out here in the eye. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Now a give coming right is Breida. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Check nine.
They'll try to run with Breida. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Ball on the 30 as they come up, second and 10. Wilson to throw again. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. D Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
56. Mike. Hey, zero.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his first touchdown of the new season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Now Myers for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there was some holes.
And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 40, 40, 40. 36, 36. Alert, 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 alert. Check 26, check 26. Check, check, check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Right there, 54 miles. Defense wins championships, baby. Switch, switch, switch. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Slow down, slow down.
Throwing now is Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Set. Begin. Check 43. 14, got it. Check. Zebra. Check 13. Check.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Mark 54. And let's get that hard.
Here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Mike 56. Got one. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. I go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You ain't good.
Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is fielded at the 7. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they hand off to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Yep. Let's go, let's go. 55 is my guy. 55.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Yo, go, go. Hey, foxtrot. Ready?
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes the 49ers punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Eric Armstead in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. The 49ers going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys, win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 38 line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, D. Quick dash. Hey, exit. Hey. Right there. 54 miles. Hey, defense, let's go.
Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Hey, high 7. Go. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Go. There. Kill. Check. Hot route. Hot. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He'll rifle this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 35. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs roll around, so that means this one ends at a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us.
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Man.
Yeah,
MEH, man. So that'll do it for us. For Charles